I hate to admit it, but Chris Turner has gathered quite the impressive roster of competitors in the Brotherhood.
He looks like a proud father of these boys. I mean, I don't blame him. Look at these guys. Definitely got the strongest and the biggest out of everyone here.
Brick the Wall Bronson, CCW Southern States champion. Gino Adonis, former two-time CCW Southern State champion. Shooter McGee, a former tag team champion. And then we have Brien Adam. I hate to say it. Former tag team champion, former ruler of the ring, and an absolute jerk.
I was surprised to see him join the Brotherhood. But now here comes their opponents. D.N.A. rocking their new gear, which can be picked up either here in person or on ccwwrestling.biz.
Is the AOK spray also available there?
We're still testing it, and I would have had my master bottle, but it's gone again. Thank you for reminding me. I was having a good night.
As strong of a team that the Brotherhood is, they have an all-star lineup to go against. What up, Diego?
I got something taken away from me, and you got something given to you? This is an unfair city.
We have a fan favorite in the TrailBlazer, Dusty Williams. We have one of the most impressive tag teams in CCW and D.N.A. And a great newcomer in Tornado Tony Morales. And if we keep talking, does that mean they leave?
I hope so. But I don't know. Brien Adams said I was good. He liked me. I'm fine with this.
Of course, now at ringside, we not only have Chris Turner to cause havoc and chaos, we also have Rage. And it looks like the Brotherhood may be leaving.
I'm pretty sure the crowd wants that.
Chris Turner told me earlier that he didn't want to be in Palatka anyways. He says, who would come to this town?
I don't know, Chris wants the crowd to shut up, but they're clearly on the side of D.N.A., Tony Morales, and Dusty Williams. I'm excited to see this fight if it actually happens.
Chris Turner.
A stern warning to the crowd here by Chris. But it doesn't seem to faze the team at all.
Not only do we have Chris Turner here at ringside wrecking havoc, there's also the big silent assassin, Rage. Senior referee Josh Rutgers has his hands full tonight.
Rage has already broken up a match. What was that, last show? And I'd be nervous if I was one of these other four competitors.
Brotherhood definitely has the size advantage in this match. three of the biggest powerhouses that CCW has to offer. But D.N.A, Tony Morales, and the TrailBlazer Dusty Williams must have the speed advantage as we're underway. Jimmy Rosendorf alongside Mr. A.O.K. Aaron McKay as Brien Adam and Ace start the match for their respective teams.
And look at Brien Adams. You know what? There's still a little light of good in him, offering a hand of respect.
Oh!
And what did the five fingers say to the face? Slap.
Look how proud of himself Brien Adam is.
But that has not phased Ace. He is ready and good to go.
Brien Adam just mocking his opponents tonight.
But Ace, don't get too close to the Brotherhood. You know how dirty they fight.
Brien Adam making sure to use all of this 45-minute time limit, but
Brien
Ace has got enough.
Oh! And a headbutt. That might have just... Chris is out.
I would say meeting of the minds, but...
They probably have half a mind with the two of them putting their heads together. Ace is ready to take this home. Could this do it?
Hooks the legs, nearly stunned the Brotherhood.
Are they calling for a timeout? I mean, they're all calling for a timeout, but this isn't that kind of sport. I don't blame him. I mean, it's a smart move to call a timeout.
Can't fall for this again. And he does it. Good. I tried to remain impartial, but it's impossible to not cheer against Brien Adam. Absolute scumbag that he is. Shooter McGee trying to get involved. Ace handing out arm drags like candy on Halloween.
Knocking the big Adonis down off his feet.
Brotherhood having to regroup.
This is not the Brotherhood I'm used to seeing.
Looks like D.N.A, Morales, and Williams are ready for a fight. But the Brotherhood may be having second thoughts tonight.
Clearly that team, they've had their Wheaties, and the Brotherhood, they must have skipped breakfast because they are not ready for this.
If you have a bowl of Wheaties, would you recommend using A.O.K. spray instead of milk?
I haven't tested that yet, but maybe I should ask Skin Lee how it tasted. If I ever see him again. He better not be selling that on the black market.
Oh, come on, just get back in the ring. We're not here to see a parade. We're here to see a wrestling match, Adam.
There was a parade earlier today, and I saw it. I don't need to see another one. Tag made. The veteran Shooter McGee.
Over 20 years of experience, the most experienced man in this match.
Well, I thought it was like 38 years now.
You know, after a couple decades, you just lose count.
That's true.
Shooter McGee, with all his years of experience, going against one of the newest members of the CCW roster in Tornado Tony Morales. Shooter McGee, Southern gunslinger, firing away, shot after shot. Morales trying to get to his corner, but
that's the wrong corner you want to be in. Oh, I don't know which eye is hurt for Shooter. Was it his good eye or his other eye?
Which one is his other eye? Which one is his good eye?
Beats me. I can't tell which way he's looking. He's looking over here and over there. He can keep an eye on his opponent and the rest of the team.
But McGee making sure that Tornado Tony Morales is in the wrong side of town. According to Brick the Wall Bronson earlier today, there is no good side of town in Palatka.
It might not be there clearly is a good side of this ring, but Tony has not been able to get to there. And like we clearly see the size difference compared to the teams.
Bronson mocking the newcomer. The power of the wall. Southern States champion.
Oh, doing a couple push-ups.
Showing off how much power he has.
Tony Morales, welcome to CCW. What a hard way to be introduced. I know he's had a couple matches, but this, nothing close to facing the Brotherhood.
This is Morales' biggest opportunity so far in his young CCW career. In the ring with a decorated group of individuals in the Brotherhood. And now getting our first look tonight.
Now this
Gino Adonis. Letting Morales think about it.
You know, I kind of feel bad for Morales at this point. And a big elbow from Adonis.
2 count out of senior referee Josh Rutgers.
I don't know where Morales is getting this energy from, man. I'm hurting just watching him get beat.
Y'all see how they're cheating? They're cheating. This is why the Brotherhood can't be what we're supposed to be, because they keep cheating and CCW keep allowing.
Chris Turner.
And you're an idiot.
Chris.
He said you're an idiot.
That was uncalled for.
You know, I'm having a good night so far.
Chris Turner, if you didn't hear, came over to the commentary booth saying that their opponents are cheating, but I'm just seeing good, clean shots out of the TrailBlazer, Dusty Williams.
Oh, Dusty.
The volcanic senton.
Oh. I don't think McGee's kick was enough.
Dusty Williams, probably the most powerful man on his team. Country strong, able to possibly match strength with some of the members of the Brotherhood.
In the wrong corner, though.
Chris Turner claiming that his opponents are cheating. What is the Brotherhood doing right now?
I don't know. He's trying to tell. I mean, I saw Ace getting in the ring. That was a little unfair.
And I see the Brotherhood again assault on Dusty Williams in the other side of the ring.
I don't know. The security guard's kind of in my way. I'm not really seeing it.
Might have used some of that A-OK spray.
I wish I had it. I gotta give some to Shooter, because like, out of all of us, eyes on Shooter may not be the best.
With your inability to see the blatant cheating out of the Brotherhood, yours might not be any better. Now Brien Adams picking apart Dusty Williams limb for limb.
Oh, another one.
Brien Adams, once a fan favorite, one of those popular superstars in CCW. Has become an absolute menace.
I don't know, being a good guy, following all the rules for all these years, it's finally taking a toll on him. Oh, and the roll-up by Dusty.
Looking to end it there.
Oh, that was close. And spinning him around.
It looks like Tony Morales is the only tornado in this match. Shooter McGee once again there to make sure the Brotherhood stays alive.
I will say this, the Brotherhood is a close-knit family. Dusty wants to take a little break. Diego coming in against Brick.
Diego, the more technical of the two between himself and his brother Ace.
Oh, does Brick seem a little nervous to get in the ring? Oh, I think he's just messing with Diego. Hopefully Diego doesn't fall for some dirty tricks.
So you do admit the Brotherhood fight dirty?
They sometimes smell, so like they might be a little dirtier.
Rick Bronson overpowering Diego in this test of strength. Diego holding his own, though.
I told you they had their Wheaties.
Rick Bronson had enough. The brawler from Hell's Kitchen in New York. Shot after shot after shot in the corner.
Oh!
And nearly launching Diego back to Hell's Kitchen.
Bronson taking a little break, showing one of his brothers, Shooter McGee, coming in. Let's see if Diego can handle it.
This is, I hate to say it, but smart strategy out of the Brotherhood. Keeping all 4 members fresh and isolating one member of their opposition.
We've got the 50-year veteran in the ring, Shooter McGee, with all the ring awareness, the intelligence. He clearly doesn't need 2 good eyes.
Diego able to evade.
Sending Shooter out of the ring. I've seen Diego fight before, man. He clearly had 2 bowls of Wheaties.
Once again, the Brotherhood trying to call timeout.
Can you do that here?
There are no timeouts in professional wrestling, but you can use the outside to get a breather as long as you're back in by the count of 10 and your opponent allows it. Looks like Diego wants to keep this match in the ring. And now Shooter making sure Diego has no good eyes.
Adonis back in the ring.
Continuing to isolate Diego.
Like you said, the battle plan for these guys, isolate one member and make sure to take multiple breaks so they're all fresh.
Gino Adonis wearing down Diego.
If he holds him like that for too long, he'll break his windpipe. Diego making his way to his feet. And he's back down again.
Just one clubbing blow sends Diego to a knee.
Down Diego goes. Oh.
Hard fall for Ace on the outside. Gino Adonis trying to make sure there's no interference. Here comes Skin Lee, though.
Oh.
We have pandemonium out here at ringside.
Gnarly Charlie's making his way down, too. Ace, look out, man. He drank some of my AOK spray. I don't know what he's able to do. I haven't tested it yet.
This has turned into an absolute war here.
We got Morales out of the ring. Tommy Callaway against Adonis. This is the whole roster starting to come out here.
Oh! Absolute madness. Just a taste of what we will see. January 7th, 17th, Stampede 35, Jacksonville, Florida. Every man for themselves, just like we're seeing right here.
Dusty making wind of Anthony Mason in the ring. And clearly Tommy Callaway is not a fan of the Pirate.
This is absolute insanity.
We got to get somebody to take control of these guys. Come on. Uh-oh.
Oh, what do we have here?
Oh, my God! Over the rope, taking out the whole roster. The crowd is loving it.
Ace Alvarez, Tony Morales.
Tony Morales is making his mark.
Will one of these men win Stampede 35, January 17th in Jacksonville, Florida?
I cannot wait to see what's going to happen.
20-man battle royal. One winner gets a championship opportunity against the machine, Bryce Maddox.